What's up, guys? I want to talk to you guys about the Gong HIPE inflatable SUP foil board, okay? I want to talk about this as well. First of all, the Gong comes in a huge bag that's very awkward. It's great to have the bag, but it's very awkward to travel with because the only thing that fits in that bag is the board itself and the pump. That's it. But you're gonna receive the bag, the pump, the board itself, and 2-foot straps and a repairing kit. So I'm in Las Vegas right now. I flew from Massachusetts, and I got this bag over here. So because with this, it's not oversized bag. You can find this on Amazon between $50 and $60. This is a 40-inch bag. Anything above 60 is supposed to be overweight. But with a 40-inch bag, you can actually travel with this without a problem. There are 3 reasons why I bought the Gong HIPE. One is inflatable. 2, you can compact and travel with it. And 3 is a SUP foil board. And I'm gonna be trying to SUP foil board with that as well. So let's get into this. Check this out. This bag over here, it's pretty cool because, come here, you can see that on the top of it, I can actually put my wing, and there's enough space over here for me to put the clothing as well. So with this, you travel anywhere. And as I said, this is not an oversized bag, and you can find this on Amazon, any 40-inch bag. So here you have the pump, here you have the wing, and now it's a little trick as well that I did to pack the Gong. So the Gong is really wide, and the original bag it's big as well, and that's what I did to make it easier. So here we have a 2400 foil, wing foil from Armstrong. It's the biggest wing you're gonna find. The mast, now the mast, the fuselage, and the rear wing. Now, that's what I did. If you bring this on the original Gong bag, is gigantic, and the only thing you can bring is the pump and nothing else. You're not gonna fit anything else in that bag. But if you take the board, fold it like this, and make it smaller, it will fit in a bag like this. You know, that's the beauty of it. So now I'm gonna inflate the board and talk about it. All right? So it's kind of hard to believe that all this gear, the foil, the board, the pump, the wing, everything got inside this little 40-inch bag. So let's talk about this, the Gong. As I said, it comes with a big, huge bag with a repairing kit and the foot straps and a pump, all right? They recommend you to do 15 to 20 PSIs. To be honest with you, I put a 21 PSI because this thing is rigid and solid. The work on it is perfect, and you can see that the bottom of it is pretty solid as well. There's a big, huge double plate of a carbon fiber here, which makes it very solid. I intend to put this in the water in 2 days. The wind condition is not high over here yet, but so far this thing is just rigid, solid, and I can't wait to try it out. But the convenience of it is basically because it's portable. So I'm just waiting for the better weather. I'm gonna get this on the water to see if I can wing foil with it. But by far right now, just for the fact that I can pack this whole gear in a small bag like that, it's a big plus for me. So let's see what happens in 2 days from now. Guys, I'm in Lake Mead Las Vegas right now. The wind hasn't picked up yet, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use, as I said to you guys, I'm gonna use this as a SUP foil board. So I haven't tried yet to see how the buoyancy is. I'm 5'10" at 190, and my usually SUP board is 8'9" at 145. This thing is 5'5" at 145. So it's the same buoyancy as my SUP surfboard, and I just want to have the feel of it to see how it feels in the water. Of course, I won't be able to surf over here, but I just want to feel how the board feels, the buoyancy in the water. So that's the first test right now. buoyancy with the foil on it. The hang of it is actually really good. Just a matter of getting used to it. It's not bad at all. Just a matter of getting used to it. So far, so good. I'm at Lake Mead right now, and I was trying to show you guys how the board feels in the water, just a sub board. And as you saw it, it's very pivoty and it's very bumpy, but it tracks well. It tracks well. But today, now I'm gonna try to see how the foil works on it. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We only have about 10 wing knot. I'm not perfect at it, I'm not good at it, but see what happens with the wing foil. About 10 wing knot. 5 meter wing, and the high hip, 5'5", 145 meters. See what happens.
I am sorry for making such a big video so far, but I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible. To leave something very clear, I am not an expert on foiling, I'm just a beginner, so I'm going through a learning curve with this board as well. On this particular day, we had wind speed between 5 to 8 knots and occasional 10 gust wind. Unfortunately, due to my pumping skill level, I was not able to get on the foil as often as I would like to. However, I've been able to get on the foil in the same conditions as this on my original board, which is a Armstrong 511. And as you know, those boards, they're designed for pumping, specifically to skip on the water and move forward. The concave rail, the concave bottom, and this lash tail, it's designed specific to make your board to pump and move forward every time that you hit the water. Which, of course, that is the downfall on this board. For the fact it's an inflatable board, they can shape the way that those boards are. So having this big, huge, thick, round rail, it really slows down the board. And of course, also the texture of the board is not as smooth as a fiberglass or carbon fiber board. So therefore, this board is a little bit sticky. No matter how much you pump, the board does not want to move forward. After a while, the wind start picking up just a little bit, and you're gonna have a little more speed over here. However, I just barely get on the foil. Once the board hits the water, it just breaks right away. So that's the downside on this board. It's very sticky. It does not pumps, does not propels forward and gain speed as you go along. But I'm sure if my skill levels were better, I'll probably be able to be on foil. This is not your all-around board. It's great for what it is. But it's definitely not all around board. However, once you get on the foil, which I was able to do on the day before, unfortunately I have on video, the board feels very solid. The board feels like as if you are on just a normal board. You can tell that you are on a inflatable board. The only downfall, as I say, about this board is once you're on gliding, once you're on the foil, once you touch the rail, you will come to a full stop.
Got my ass kicked. The wind is on about 6 to 7 knots. So I wasn't able to get in the foil. I was trying to pump and I wasn't able to get in the foil. And this board's a little bit shorter than I usually use. But it's fun anyways. I'm beat up. I'm tired. But it was worth it. You know, although I wasn't able to get on the foil the way I wanted, it was still a fun thing to do. So, hey, I've been learning. See you guys.
I hope this video was somewhat helpful to you, especially if you're a beginner like myself. Feel free to leave your comment below, and thank you very much for watching. Keep on winging, guys.